This is Shaili Seth Mohile. Welcome to the weekly PE Roundup. We have in the newsroom with us Malvika Joshi, who tracks the PE space very closely. She'll tell us more about the year, how it was for most of the private equity companies, and what lies ahead. So, Malvika, if you could tell us a little more about the private equity space and what all can be expected in 2014?
Sure, Shelley, from 2013 point of view, it was quite a challenging year for private equity firms. We know that GDP growth was slow. As a result, the profitability and revenue numbers of even the good portfolio companies were hit. Secondly, rupee depreciation, led to the returns went down because of rupee depreciation sharply. We saw like about a lot of firms private equity firms were sitting on losses in excess of 25% because of rupee depreciation. So it was quite a challenging year, but despite that, if we see the numbers in terms of deal value, we saw about 9 billion worth of private equity deals in 2013 versus 8.5 billion in the last year. So then I think the confidence in India's long-term growth story remains intact as far as P's are concerned.
So there seems to be a feel-good factor. But do we also see companies changing tack as a result of the economic headwinds which the country saw?
Okay, in terms of strategy, yes, we are seeing private equity firms are tweaking their strategies to operate in the Indian environment. For instance, we are seeing now that they are factoring in more amount of depreciation in the currency before they are committing money. At the same time, they are trying to invest in companies which have dollarized balance sheets, which act as a hedge against currency fluctuation. Going forward, we'll see that private equity firms are using different financial instruments like warrants, convertibles, put and call options to invest and get easy exits.
Malvika, this also happens to be an election year, so is it going to have a bearing on the sector?
Well, everybody is waiting for the outcome as to who will take charge and what sort of policy changes will come about. But then if we see as an investment destination, India remains attractive irrespective of what the election outcome will be. But then most of the private equity firms are looking for some sort of clarity as far as policy and regulations are concerned. So definitely 2014 will be an important year for them.
Oh, that's very interesting, and there seems to be a lot of action ahead. For more updates, log on to www.livemint.com.